Live from the way you look, you're gonna like it. I guarantee it. What? This is the SOGOpod. I'm Kinder.
I'm Frank.
I'm Karley.
I'm Lauren.
Get next to the mic, bitch. Oh, God.
Hi.
You need a cough muffling pillow. That's what I had last time I recorded sick. Just a pillow that I called.
Back in my day, we called that asphyxiation.
See,
Give me
Kinder
your tits.
never needs a cough muffling pillow. He just coughs into the microphone directly. And I never edit it out because I'm an asshole.
You are an asshole.
I am. So, how you doing today, Kinder?
He's just dying.
Just dying slowly, that's all.
I'm fine. I'm just dying.
Yeah. How are you?
You weren't here for that. It was yesterday. I asked Laura, like, you had, like, had a coughing fit or something. I can't remember. And I was like, oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah,
and
just rustle that bag right next to the microphone.
Yeah.
Please.
It's cough drops. Cough drops. You want me to cough or rustle?
Who's Russell?
You gotta pick one or two.
Man, who the fuck is Russell?
Rustling cough.
Anyway, we were in the kitchen and she started coughing and I looked at her and was like, are you okay? And she just goes, she's like tears running down her face because she just got done coughing. And she was like, I'm fine, I'm just dying. And it just cracked us both the fuck up. And we laughed for like 10 minutes. She's like, oh, we're fine, we're just dying, don't worry.
Better.
Oh my God, that's the coolest fucking story I ever heard. Can you tell again? Do you have time?
I'm gonna hit you.
That's probably gonna be the best thing in this whole damn episode.
What?
That story.
The Superman quote?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because this episode's gonna suck.
Drink the haterade. Fuck it all. I'm getting a cough drop.
So I didn't tumble through the internet this week. I don't have anything interesting.
Stumble through the tumbler?
Yeah, I didn't tumble a lot this week, so I didn't.
Stumbler.com.
So I didn't find anything of worth to talk about because I wasn't on it.
Apparently
Anyway.
you didn't find sentence structure either.
No.
No.
But I was at work today, and my boss had a TV channel on, right? That neither of us were really watching, and I don't know what I think it's called. The station's called Bounce, and it's out of Atlanta.
Bounce.
And I looked up,
It's for black people.
and it straight up is.
We can't say that.
It really is, though. I looked it up, and on the website it says Atlanta's first.
Did it say
or something.
urban?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I love when they go around describing this stuff's for black folk by calling it urban.
I looked it up, and because our boss doesn't have like full on cable, so I didn't know what the fuck the name of this movie was.
It's not full. This isn't on full on cable.
Well, you know what I mean. It's not a digital cable. She didn't have a.
Oh, so this is just
thing.
a standard channel you
Yes.
can find on
Yes.
Georgia cable.
Yeah. And I looked it up because I saw. I mean, it says at the bottom of the screen that it was on Bounce, and so I looked it up because I had to find out the name of this movie because it was so bad. So bad. I don't remember most of the plot, but anyway, I looked it up and I went to the website, and the website says Bounce TV is bouncetv.com. The first African American broadcast network featuring a programming mix of theatrical motion pictures, sporting events, and I'm not going to actually open the page, but it's called.
I am.
Oh, okay, Frank.
Let me read you to some of the shows that are featured on the Bounce TV, or just Bounce TV. Okay. One Love.
One life?
I guess it's taking forever. Judge Faith.
No, okay, no.
Off the Chain. My Crazy Roommate. Burkdurn, which is breakdown, but all the vowels are missing.
The My Crazy Roommate sounds like some made up TV show off Family Guy. Like, I feel like I've heard that on there.
Sounds
before.
like Where Are My Pants from the Lego Movie.
Anyway.
I'm the only one who's seen the Lego Movie.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, so this movie was on, and it was playing for a while before I actually kind of watched a couple minutes of it just to see what the hell was going on. Because I kept catching fragments of whatever was going on in this movie. And then I finally sat down and I was watching it. Words do not express how fucking bad this movie was. And this movie has two names. It's called either Ride or Die, but the name they had listed was called Hustle and Heat, not to be confused with Hustle and Flow.
Right.
It's called
movie.
Hustle. I know I've heard that's a good movie. Hustle and Heat, otherwise known as Ride or Die, or vice versa.
Or die, try it.
And I
Die
looked
or Ride.
I was trying to find a full plot summary of this movie, Like, spoilers and everything. I didn't give a shit because some of the stuff that happened was just so bad that I had to tell people about it.
See, what had happened was... Okay, I'll stop.
But I did find it on Wikipedia, and all I've got is, like, the very small... Like, it says plot, and it's like a paragraph, and that's it. It says Conrad Rad McRae. Yeah, they call him Rad.
Conrad McRae's like a cowboy's name.
Who is on the trail of the man who murdered his lifelong friend Benjamin, an up-and-coming rapper.
Was he all about the Benjamins?
Weapons expert Lisa...
Wait, hold on. What'd you say the guy's name was?
His name Benjamin.
What is his full name?
It doesn't say, it just says Benjamin.
I thought you said his name was Franklin Benjamin. I was like,
no.
God damn it.
His name
Who
is
wrote this fucking movie?
His name is Benjamin. Weapons expert Lisa, played by Vivica A. Fox.
Ooh.
Partners with McRae, or Rad.
Conrad McRae. Yeah.
And assists him in his quest for justice. At the center of his investigation is Benjamin's former producer, B. Free.
The letter B?
The letter
Yes.
B hyphen free?
Just, no, like an initial B, period.
B period free.
Free.
B free, okay.
Who controls quite a powerful business that often deals in illegal activities.
Oh.
That's from Wikipedia. I'm going to give you a basic outline. This guy is a private investigator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the entire movie is shot in slow motion. The entire thing. It's like every action sequence is suddenly slow motion. Everything is slow motion. There's porn music throughout the entire thing. That's what caught my interest. I was just like, what the fuck does she have on TV right now? Because I swear to God, this is just porn. Because it's just constant porn music. Like, he's riding his motorcycle in a shipping yard, and it's porn music. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Anyway, at one point in this movie, and I think it was close to the end, and spoilers if you actually want to go watch this, whatever, and why would you? It's bad. At the very end, they're all standing, it's like, the private investigator guy is standing in a empty warehouse, because that's what happens, with the big mob boss guy, B, Free, and they're Mexican standoff. Both of them are just literally standing there for like 10 minutes just pointing guns in each other's faces.
Yeah, it only
talking.
works
So the Dragon
They're
Ball
just
Z.
talking. They're just talking. Holding guns in each other's face. Just talking. And then this bitch comes in from the side who was some kind of like love interest, air quotes.
Is this Vivica A. Fox?
No. Love interest that comes
Vivica
in from
G.
the side.
Fox.
I don't fucking know what her name was. But it was a different character altogether. She wasn't important enough to put in the plot, apparently.
Oh, okay.
She comes in from the side, and he gets the private investigator, Rad, gets all upset, because he's like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Oh, God, don't mark her that.
Staying in. Hey, yo, what you doing? Why you here?
Anyway, and she started, like, making fun. He's like, oh, you're such an idiot. And then he, like, she's pointing a gun at him. And then all of a sudden, she decides, I'm going to pull another gun from nowhere, because she's wearing these tight-ass jeans and this, like, crop top. But she pulls another gun out and is
like
doing
a really
like this.
long gun, like from Batman?
No, it was just two pistols.
Yeah.
And so she's pointing one at the PI guy and Be Free. She's just pointing guns at him. And then Be Free gets upset, so he pulls out another gun, so he's standing there like this.
Really?
And then the private investigator guy pulls out another gun. They all just carry around two guns. No, there was a bunch of people with Be Free, but they didn't all have guns out.
Oh man,
I don't even know. And there was
everybody
something.
starts pulling guns, and one guy out to go. Oh,
There was
I brought
something.
a knife.
There was something about a white guy who was a professor at the school. I don't know. I really don't know anything about this movie.
Was
I
he
just
the
caught bits
bad
and pieces.
guy?
No, but he was actually
He's a real
he
bad
was
guy.
actually a rapper in disguise as a professor,
Uh-oh.
and he didn't know
DJ Professor K.
Rad, like, he didn't believe him. They were like, no, this is so and so, and he had a really stupid. I want to say his name was like Armageddon or something like that. It was fucking bad. And he's standing there. He's like, no, this is
Marshall Mathers.
He was like, this is Armageddon. You don't understand. And he's standing there with, like, duct tape across his mouth, and one of his little goons rips the duct tape off his mouth.
Rapping.
And he holds a gun to his head, and he says, rap, motherfucker. And he does. He starts rapping. He just raps this random fucking... he just spits...
And all these guns are still pointed.
What the
Oh man, let me
fuck?
put my gun down.
And And then all of a sudden, somebody get like big beefy guy tries to shoot him, but for some reason, neither of his guns fire, and he's just like, "Oh shit!" And then he gets shot and dies, and then there's a big shootout, whatever. And then at the very end, they're both standing. The PI is standing there. Rad is standing there with the chick that just randomly showed up and was just like, "Nah, I have guns now."
I love you, baby.
And they're still standing there pointing guns at each other. And then Vivica A. Fox comes in for some reason, and she spouting this really bad lines, just really bad lines. And then she's like, bet you weren't expecting this. And then she hits a random remote, and just the bitch just blows up.
What?
What? What is this movie?
She blows up, and at first I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then I hear her say a line that didn't even get caught by the main character, and she has to repeat herself. Apparently, the lady had borrowed a tampon, but it was actually a bomb.
Oh, God damn.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, I'm texting Frank the whole time I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I guess she was on the rag.
Brad would have loved this movie.
I want to find it just so I can get him to watch it. Because it was that bad.
What is the name of this movie?
It's
Ride or Die. Or it's called Hustle and Heat.
it's so bad.
So apparently go check that out. SOGOpod recommends.
It's so bad. It's
Ride or Hustle, so Die and Heat.
We can tell
I don't know.
And I just want to go on the record and say I don't have a problem with
Black
like
people?
made for certain people movies. That's
even worse.
Yeah, it was bad. Well, I'm into this like Bollywood movies. Like they're made for I don't
think
have
Bollywood. I think
I don't-
Black Hollywood.
I don't have problems.
Bollywood.
I don't have problems with like specifically like Tyler Perry movies, like made for black people movies type things.
Racially targeted movies?
Yeah, there you go.
Racially targeted.
Thank
Like
you.
an advertiser.
That did.
Racially targeted.
Because I really
this will
like
attract key demos in the urban market.
because I really like the movie.
So politically correct.
Anyway, continue.
I really like the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Yes, Diary
'Cause
of a
it's funny.
Blad Mac Woman.
Blad Man. Let's just cut that whole part out.
Diary of
Frank.
a Vlad Mac woman.
The Vlad Mac Woman.
Mad.
Good.
not getting any-
Today, my husband hit me 3 times, so I sucked him dry. And I don't mean his wiener.
Getting nowhere.
That was great. Thank you, Karley. Thank you for telling
By
us
the
about
way-
that terrible fucking movie.
By the way,
She had a tampon bomb.
Tampon Bomb. That should be the name of this
Tampon.
podcast.
Oh my
That's
god.
going to be the name of this episode now.
No, really
Tampon
though.
Bomb.
Really though, when I say everything was in slow motion, there was one point in the movie that before I actually kind of sat down and was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Where they started making out with the porn music still playing in the background. And it was in slow motion. They started making out in slow motion, and I'm just sitting there like, what's it?
Can we? No, hurry up and get past this part.
I don't understand. It was a really bad movie.
can you imagine
really
watching
bad
that with your parents in a room? Just, you know how bad sex scenes were already.
Yeah, they already were pretty bad.
So, like, really slow-mo make-out.
It was bad.
Jesus.
It was bad.
It's really bad, too, when you watch them.
slow-mo makeout.
It's really bad when you haven't watched a movie and there's like a sex scene and then you have to look, and then you have to look.
I watched, when Titanic.
Who's actually watching this?
When Titanic came
Who
out.
else is just watching me watch this?
When Titanic came out, I watched it with my mom
Yeah.
because we had it on VHS or something. I don't remember.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Or we
Sorry, I said
rented
that
it.
Buffalo Bill.
And it felt really weird.
Draw me like one
It
of
always
those
is like the weirdest.
It draws me as a French girl and does as it's told.
All right, continue. Talk to me about Titanic movie boobies.
When Titanic came out, we rented it or fucking movie gallery or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I didn't know.
both VHSs
No, I didn't
of
know
it?
that. I didn't know those scenes were in that movie. I didn't know, and so I'm sitting there. Well, because I was like 7 or 8, like whatever. And so I was watching it with my mom, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm just like, I don't think I should be watching.
What is this?
I felt really
Mommy,
weird.
what they doing?
Why? Because I was just really quiet, and I was just kind of sitting there, and like started hunching down in my seat, thinking that she was gonna yell at me for watching this movie, even though she was watching it with me.
Right.
That feel.
Yeah.
I
It's like when Jessica Rabbit came on Who Framed Roger Rabbit while we were watching it with Katie.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like,
he started acting really awkward because
Like
we
he-
were just trying to get him to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit because it was a good movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I'm sorry, my it's like my tongue is too big for my mouth. We were watching Roger Rabbit, and the moment like Jessica Rabbit came on the screen, he was just like doing that same thing. Where he, like,
If Roger Rabbit came on the screen at any point in time, I'm pretty sure I'd be awkward.
Jessica Rabbit. I'm sorry. What did I say?
He said Roger Rabbit came on the screen.
I mean, when Jessica
pretty
Rabbit,
hot.
Jessica
Jessica
appeared,
Robot, yeah.
Jessica Robot appeared, I came on the screen too.
You mean Jessica Chobot.
When Jessica Rabbit came on screen, he got really like he was looking at both of us and like wasn't looking at the TV, but was like cutting his eyes back and forth. It's just like really weird. Anyway, no, he told us some jokes today, and
Yeah.
Caden tells like the perfect anti-jokes, right? So on the way here, he was just naming off like just randomly telling us knock jokes and stuff, and most of them just made no sense. But the one that sticks out in my memory was he said, "Knock knock."
Who's
Who's there?
He said, "A tree."
Tree
Tree
who?
ho.
Tree. Oh, I'm in the wrong movie. I was just driving down the road. I was just like,
Comedy gold.
what the fuck does that
My
even
favorite
mean?
one was knock knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Chicken.
Chicken who?
Chicken pie pie. Another good one was because I told him the joke. What's a pirate's favorite letter? I think it's R, but it's actually the C.
Yeah.
Told him that one. Of course, he probably didn't get it, but he was just like, "Why do the Teen Titans like pizza?"
Oh God.
Why?
Because they're the Teen Titans.
No, there was another one that cracked me up. I think it was, why did the chicken cross the road?
Yes.
Why?
Because he wanted to run under the car. I don't even.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Bear.
There who?
Bear, I'm going to Chick-fil-A.
A lot of claps.
Okay. So yeah, that's what it sounds like when Caden tells us jokes. Because Frank and I just sit there and we're like, we don't really. I feel kind of bad because we don't really laugh afterwards because we're both like, what the
Just
fuck?
dumbfounded.
What are you even talking
But
about?
they're great.
I love you so much, son, but Jesus, you're bad
He
at telling
doesn't
jokes.
get it. He doesn't.
He doesn't get it.
Penny
It's
started
cute.
trying to do it.
Why?
But then Penny does it too.
Penny does it too, and she'll just be like, knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock.
Who's there? Knock,
That's the
knock.
perfect troll joke.
Or then she'll hear Caden tell the chicken one, and she'll go, knock, knock. Who's there? Chicken.
Chicken who?
No, she won't say.
No, you
I
said.
said chicken who,
And she'll just be like, what? Why are you still asking me questions?
There's more
about-
after that. I just said
It's in
chicken.
the
That was
joke.
the joke.
Thank you.
Right? Jesus, leave me alone.
Oh, God. Children.
Oh god.
Caden has the best jokes. That's the moral of that.
Did I ever tell the thing on the SOGOpod about my inappropriate limerick involving Paul Heyman?
No.
No. What?
So I was at work and I was
Oh,
riding
no,
around on my
yeah,
Tugger.
you told me about this. You
And-
didn't tell.
I was driving on my Tugger, and it was just very shortly after Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And so I was thinking about that, but then for some reason the limerick, there once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so long he could suck it. He said with a grin as he wiped off his chin, if my ear was a cunt, I'd fuck it.
I like that. That's good.
So that was in my head too.
You've never heard that before?
And so that was in my head, and then they got mixed up somehow, so it became, there once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so long he could suck it. He said with a grin as he wiped off his chin, my client Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania.
What?
Which is along the same lines of a knock-knock joke that Paul Heyman told, which was, knock knock,
Who's there?
Mike.
Mike who?
check.
Mike who?
Mike client Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker's streak at
damn
WrestleMania.
it.
He straight up did that with a microphone to the
To the fucking
crowd. He was-
Paul Heyman's a fucking genius.
He's amazing. Anyway,
Break time? Come back with the news in this episode?
Break
time.
Here's the break. It's over now.
Knock knock.
Ooh, yeah! Relive the madness of WCW in the late 90s with Butts and Seats Podcast. Twice a month there's a new pay-per-view review with drops, music, commentary, insight, historical facts, and hilarity, yeah. Hosted by the USA's Frank Harris.
The way they handled it was amazing.
Australia's Josh Harmer.
I had my Kevin Nash moment, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Maple Leaf mofo Evan Hill, yeah!
Wildcard, bitches! Yeah!
Snap into it on iTunes, Stitcher, and follow Butts and Seats Podcast on Twitter at Butts and Seats Pod. Dig it!
Welcome back from the break, everybody. We have news.
Here's the news. Let's grab some booze. Illuminati and the Jews control the flow. It's kind of screwed. News.
Yes.
So, Kendra, you said you had some news
I
today?
do have some news.
Good news.
That I was actually a part of.
Good news, everyone.
We have news. Yeah. Again.
Kendra's not just reading the news, he is the news.
Yes. So you may be familiar with the fact that we occasionally browse a terrible site.
Certain websites.
Certain terrible website called 4chan.
Yes.
Well, I recently was in a thread on the technology board on 4chan. And with the iPhone 6 release, there have been just threads upon threads upon threads about, iPhone sucks, iPhone's great, Apple's bullshit, Apple's is amazing.
Right.
Just general Apple shilling and hating.
Right.
And apparently last year, one of the things that was done for an iPhone release was somebody created an ad that was really Apple-like, had the Helvetica font.
Right.
And, the really nice, clean, minimalist look, the Apple's made an entire company on.
Right,
Yeah. And their whole thing was the new update made your phone waterproof,
Yeah.
I won't get into the technical details about it, but it was complete bullshit, worded in such a way that a couple of idiots believed it.
Right.
And so a couple of people, dropped their phones in water to test it out, and of course brick their fucking phone.
Right.
It's
Which
like
is
delete.
brilliant.
It's like delete system 32.
Yeah, the System 32 joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this
Don't
year,
delete
Delete
system
System
32.
32. It is a virus.
yeah, it's bloatware. No, but yeah, don't do that.
Don't delete this.
Yeah.
Please don't.
System 32 is love.
Yes.
So basically, this year, G decided to start a thread that was kind of like that, trying to imitate that, and came up with what they called Apple Wave.
Okay.
And I'll just read the ad, because I was there for the first, 10 drafts of this this whole advertisement, and the one that they chose was actually not the best one. The best one that they did, in my opinion, was one where the guy actually took the HTML code from Apple's website and edited it and, saved it so it was literally the exact same format.
The website.
Yeah, it was, yeah, he didn't change the website itself, but he screenshotted his edits,
Yeah.
Let's see. Introducing our next big thing, Wave, an iOS 8 exclusive. What is Wave? Wave is our latest and greatest addition to iOS 8. Wave allows your device to be charged wirelessly through microwave frequencies. First bullshit.
Okay.
Wave can be used to quickly charge your device's battery using any standard household microwave. You see where this is going.
Yes.
And yada yada yada, technobabble basically claimed that you could charge your fucking iPhone, your shiny new iPhone, in a microwave.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's...
Let's see if I can get this, find the technobabble they use, because there were a couple that were brilliant. This still wasn't the best one.
Right.
But it was presented in a decent way. iOS 8 contains new drivers that interface with your device's radio baseband, allowing for it to synchronize with microwave frequencies and use them to recharge your battery.
Wow.
Yeah. I was really pushing in that thread for them to call it microwave induction, because nobody gets induction.
Yeah.
Fucking scientists don't even know how induction works, really. But, nobody would buy it. But, so some people apparently fell for this, and there's a bunch of fucking screenshots of, Facebook posts and shit, where people's there's this one guy, it says, charge your iPhone in the microwave, they said. It'll charge your phone, they said. And it's a picture of his phone just fucking fried all the fucking hell. It's, blown the fuck up.
Why would you do that? What would make you believe that putting something... No, this reminds me...
Being an iPhone user.
Speaking of...
apparently.
I'm just going to ignore that. Speaking of microwaves and stupid shit, you know how you see, life hacks, right? All the time. People share life hacks and stuff on Facebook all the time. And there's an episode of Mental Floss on YouTube where John Green debunks or approves a lot of them.
I saw that one, actually.
Yeah, it's a really good episode. But... I was scrolling through Facebook one day, and somebody had shared a life hack thing that was... I told Frank about it a couple days ago, and it basically was a picture of a tub of ice cream. And that was it. And then over it had the text, and it said life hack number blah, and it said, having trouble getting your ice cream out, just microwave your spoon for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And
I love those fake life hacks.
I was because they actually shared it on Facebook, and the person who shared it probably thought it was for real, because this person is not very bright. And so I'm just sitting there.
Not the brightest microwave on the shelf. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So I'm just sitting there, they probably think this is for real. They are going to explode their house because they're going to stick a fucking spoon in the microwave when they can't get their fucking ice cream out of the tub. It's not okay. I put metal in the microwave once because I just was not thinking. And it melted a hole through the mesh because I caught it in time because it was like a pot or something. And I just stuck it. I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm just, whatever. But I was also 9 or something. I wasn't
kid.
Yeah, I was just a kid.
Yeah.
And my mom had that microwave up until 3 years ago, and it still had a little hole, a tiny little melted hole in the mesh on the inside. Anyway,
I broke a cup one time, like that. I'll tell that story in a minute. But what made the Apple Wave thing so great was that that thread stayed open for a few days, and then someone finally replied to it. I think it was 2 days after the initial send out of a picture of I think it was Hungarian news site. It might have been, but it was a foreign news site that had posted it as a real deal.
Geez.
Oh,
they posted it claiming it was totally real, totally legit. And there was the screenshot of some guy that sent an email to them where he did it and fucked his phone up and was trying to, I guess, get a new phone or
get them to pay for it.
Yeah. And so this guy got fucking pissed off, and then that site had to that news outlet had to issue like an apology and everything. It's fucking brilliant. So some legitimate news company put this out there.
In other iPhone related news, I actually have two things that are iPhone related. One is Josh Armour, who I do the podcast Butts and Seats. Yeah. From Australia, was talking because they were the first country to get the new iPhone. So he was telling me about he showed me this video, posted this video to my
was
Facebook.
The guy dropping it?
Yeah. And it was the first guy to get an iPhone, opens it up on national TV, drops the fucking thing on the fucking sidewalk.
Brilliant. iPhone users, everyone.
That's like the one of the first people that bought a PS4.
Smashed it.
And I can't. I don't know if it was Black Friday or something, but I think it was just launch.
It was just launch.
Yeah, and like one of the first people that got a PS4 right when they came out, brand spanking new, like $500 system, $400 system. I'm sorry, I don't fucking remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone how much a fucking PS4 costs.
Right.
But he came out of the store and then just like drops it and like runs over it or some shit.
That's fucking brilliant.
In front of the line of people. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
In front of the line of
Even
people
better.
That's $500. Fuck it, I got nothing but money.
Apparently.
Probably bought a second one too.
I didn't have breakfast this morning.
There you go. And also, from the Mirror.
Of course.
Heartbroken husband queues for iPhone 6 for 44 hours in last-ditch attempt to save his marriage. An emotional husband waited outside an
You're
Apple
not
store
allowed to come home unless you bring me a new iPhone, you son of a bitch.
for a whopping 44 hours in an attempt to win back his wife by buying her an iPhone 6. Darius Woldarski began queuing on Wednesday in Cabo Circus, Bristol, almost 2 whole days before the product was set to be released. It was a day before anyone else joined Darius in the line, but he said he needed to make doubly sure that he would definitely be able to get his hands on one. Polish-born Darius, 41, who split from his wife Joanna a month ago, admitted that the problems in his relationship were his fault. He said, after 20 years of marriage, she split with me a month ago because I wasn't the best husband and father. I did so many things wrong, so I want to say sorry to my wife and daughter. After buying his wife her first iPhone years ago, he hopes that the new model will bring her even more happiness and that she might find it in her heart to forgive him. The iPhone went on sale today across the world, with huge crowds of fans camping out overnight to get their hands on the latest model. Let's hope that Darius's 44-hour wait will prove the long-term commitment to his wife and family.
Is there an update to this?
There isn't, but there is a poll from the Mirror.
Oh, okay.
Can an iPhone 6 save a marriage? Yes. Camping out for that long shows real commitment. Maybe. Only if it's an iPhone 6 Plus. I want a bigger screen. No, it would take more than an iPhone to win me over. I'm going with maybe.
You're such a fucking Apple faggot.
I just
Good.
wanted
Good.
to see the
Hey,
thing.
you know what? I have full service.
Yeah.
It's not about service.
You know what?
Full Wi-Fi.
Hey,
Whatever.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I do too. It's like, what the
I think it's just where I'm sitting. I think I'm in some weird nexus of no Wi-Fi right now.
I've got an anti-iPhone filter.
Yeah, I guess. And no wins with 77%. All right. Also, I have some more news.
It depends on how badly fucked up your relationship is.
From the Mirror. I'm not trying to scare people, says Gimp Man of Essex.
It's just the image that popped into my head was just immediately Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Well, it's very similar.
It's just that guy that you just showed me running
God.
around driving a tank. I don't want to scare people.
I'm not trying to scare people.
I just have a tank and I wear this while I'm going to see my girlfriend.
Superhero outfit when I was fighting crime in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas because there wasn't a good superhero outfit, so I had to dress up like a gimp and be Gimp Man. A mysterious rubber-clad figure known as
he drove a tank to go see his girlfriend.
Mysterious rubber-clad figure known as the Gimp Man of Essex has been appearing to residents in the country. He started taking to the country streets to start a debate about stereotypes, but is now helping raise money for charity. Every time someone posts a picture of him on Facebook, which has 2,000 likes, he gives £1 to Colchester Mine. So far, he has raised $375 for the charity, and James McQuiggan, the chief executive of Colchester Mine, says he's thankful for the Gimp Man's support. Gimp Man, who wears a rubber or leather suit used in bondage and other fetishes, says he's received mixed reactions from the public. Really? Speaking to the BBC, he said, "Most people are very welcoming when I tell them what it's all about. I don't go around to scare the life out of people. I've been called a nutter before, but I don't react to comments like that. Some people make assumptions that I'm a pedophile because it's
Pedophile.
Or a pervert, and think I must be into some horrible things," he said. I'm an adult, and I'm adult enough to realize these people look for negatives in everything. But people are a lot more open-minded nowadays, and at the end of the day, you can walk along the beach and see more than I'm exposing, says Gimp Man. Gimp Man is the latest in a string of weird public figures, which includes the Northampton Clown, my personal favorite, and the Nottingham Batman. Is the Gimp Man of Essex scary? Yes or no? Yes.
I found an article while you were reading that off. It won't open for some reason. I guess the link is broken.
Maybe it's because your Wi-Fi doesn't work. No. Shit, son.
I have it on Facebook.
I'm just fucking with
you. It's 22 children's hilariously inappropriate spelling mistakes. Pretty standard article.
Yeah.
But the first two pictures on it I see. The first one is this little girl holding up a whiteboard, and it says, "I love," circled, "my whore family."
Oh.
But the second one's better. It's a really shittily drawn Buzz Lightyear, and it has a little speech bubble beside it that says, "I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in pies." It's like the face on the fucking drawing.
I can't see that.
Buzz Lightyear, I come in pie.
I come in pie. When did Buzz Lightyear ever say did he say
I come in peace?
I know, but what is I come in peace though? Did he?
I'm Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. That's like one of his.
Come is spelled C-U-M.
I'd prefer it if he just came in peas. I'm just saying. This is the most important story of the night.
Why didn't you read it first?
Because it's the most important. You said the best for last. Most important story of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Idris Elba tells highly believable story about Nic Cage in Transylvania.
What?
Idris Elba, handsome, Mary Poppins loving man with a winning smile, did a Reddit AMA yesterday that revealed many important things, most notably another chapter in the collected legendary tales of Nicolas Cage and his exceptional life. Cage and Elba worked together in the 2011 film Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, the follow-up to 2007's plain old Ghost Rider. In the AMA, a Ghost Rider fan asked Elba what it was like to work with Cage because the internet has a love affair with him. His response in all its beauty: "Yeah, Nic Cage came back one day on set, and he came down to set, and he looked a little bit tired. A little bit, kind of like he had been up all night. So I was like, 'Hey, Nick, man, how you doing, man?' And he said, 'I'm all right.' And I said, 'You look a little spooked out.' And he said, 'Yeah, man, I went up to Dracula's castle, the ruins in the mountains, and I stayed the night.' And I said, 'What? Why?' And he said, 'I just had to channel the energy. It was pretty spooky up there.' We were shooting in Romania, Transylvania, and he just went up there to spend the night, as you do, and then he walked away. True story."
What the fuck?
That's amazing.
The AMA also revealed that Elba's second favorite animal is a lion, and he uses Serato when he DJs, and he makes a mean breakfast, ladies.
I call this eggs over sleazy.
He is a very attractive man.
He's very attractive.
He is a very attractive
I
man.
do terrible things to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I just said he's pretty. I don't know where you were going with that.
He
Are you
wants
done?
to
Are we done?
Plug him.
I think we're done.
Plug. Yeah.
Plug butts.
Okay, I want to say something before we...
Plug our butts.
Ew. Yeah. I want to start a thing. Okay, we always beg for people to send us things on our website, www.sagopod.com, or by email, sagopod@gmail.com. But no one has, so I'm going to give a little bit of an incentive here. You can send them a Facebook message, you can post on our wall. I don't really care. Just send us some stuff, and also send in your suggestions for what my next hair color should be.
Perfect.
Because I need to change it. My blue's fading, and I don't know what to pick. So we're gonna let our fans help pick my hair color. But if it's something really stupid,
all two of you.
If it's something really stupid like just dye hair brown, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Fuck you.
But if it's like a baby poo,
yeah, or baby poo, I'm not gonna do baby poo.
Aw,
baby shit green.
I'm pretty open to pretty much any kind of hair color, but you just
named two colors you're not into.
Yeah.
Who wants to have baby poo colored hair?
People on the internet who have this option now.
Send us your suggestions. Tell me what color to dye my hair, and then if we get enough options, then we'll talk about it in the next episode, and we'll come to a decision and let you know. And then I'll do it, and yay, woo!
Also, our latest follower on Tumblr, I showed it to Frank earlier. We got
is it another porn one?
Yeah.
Cum sluts.
Cum sluts.
And it's the entire thing. Everything on the entire page is just facials. That's it. It's just fucking
cum sluts.
Cum shots.
So, everybody, if you want to have fun, go to cumsluts.tumblr.com.
It's probably the way you tag things. You just attract.
Probably. I clickbaited the shit out of the last
few
things.
Yeah.
I actually got a new follower on Tumblr somewhat recently that just came out of nowhere, and it was a porn one. And I was just like, why the fuck you following me, dude? Like, this is a fandom blog, and it's just all over the place. Why are you here? Go away. Why are you here?
Go away.
Get off my lawn.
Tumblr.
2 of our followers now, though, were those porn ones. We got Perky BBW Sex. Yeah. And we have cum sluts. Probably because that last little blog picture I posted, the Shy Guy one.
Yeah.
It was for those of you that haven't seen it yet. It's a picture of 2 cosplayers. They're actually really bad cosplays, but they're really good. It's just 2 girls, and they're like asses facing you, and they're both wearing thongs, and it's just fucking ass. And one's wearing a Shy Guy mask, and one's wearing a Sniff It mask. Shy Guy and Sniff It from Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
And it has a caption on it that says, "I'm a shy guy, but I'd sniff it." And I thought it was fucking
It was
brilliant.
so bad.
Yeah,
He showed it to me.
Brilliant.
He showed it to me, and I was just like, no.
It was brilliant.
This is why porn follows us.
Like I said, it's probably why, because I
Porn,
tagged
yeah.
cosplay in it and booty. I think I tagged
Booties.
respect the booty.
Yeah.
And I also tagged this is fucking clickbait, you fucking asshole, or something like that. I do random tags like that so people know that I'm not doing this unknowingly, just being an asshole. I know I'm clickbaiting the shit out of you. I'm sorry, but I have to.
It fucking works.
I'm gonna be very sad if the SOGOpod Tumblr gets more followers than my personal Tumblr. That'll just make me very upset.
Why?
Because I've
It's our
had mine.
forces combined.
I've had mine for a year. I actually got an email the other day. It was like, "You've been with us for a year," and I was like, "Ah."
We're coming up on a year.
I might have had this one more than a year. I don't know, but it was. I remember getting an email that said, "Hey, you've been with us for a year," and I was like, "Oh, cool."
I don't even know. Well, what is our SOGOpod anniversary? We'll have to look
I
at
don't
the first
fucking
episode
know.
release date.
You can do that right now, actually.
No, you can't because your Wi-Fi's not working.
No.
No. What else?
No.
What else? Like us on Facebook and rate us 5 stars on Stitcher and
Yeah.
iTunes.
Speaking of
January
which-
21st.
Nice. Speaking of which, we actually got a couple of new reviews and ratings, and all of them, every single damn one of them so far, 5 stars. Everybody loves the SOGOpod.
Lie to me more.
You took a screenshot of that. I saw it, and one of them was Hannah.
Yeah, I noticed that after I screenshotted it. It was like, okay, one of them was a close friend, but the rest of them,
yeah,
I don't know.
Because I saw, I looked at the name, and I was just like,
H. Colson. Hey, Hannah, shout out.
That was H.C. Olsen. Shut the fuck up.
H.C. Olsen.
It was one of the Olsen twins' lesser-known sisters.
Harry Cage. We'll see.
Okay,
God
Frank.
damn it.
Okay, Frank. Plug your butts.
Butts and Seats is a wrestling podcast. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to stick the promo in the middle of the episode like I did last time.
There you go.
Because it's a lot better than what I can do. Fucking Josh Armour's Macho Man impression is impeccable.
Oh my god, that was him?
Yeah.
Shit.
Exactly.
Wow.
All right, I think that's
yeah, sure.
all right. Everybody.
Don't forget. Tell me what color to dye my hair.
I gotta give us likes.
Shit is dick pics.
We have over 100 likes now. Cause
we want dick pics. All the dick pics.
All the dick pictures of dicks and
I need a good song to end this episode on. So say something that's a song.
All around the world, statues crumble.